In John chapter 14, verse 6, Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one, keep note of the word no one comes to the Father except through me. I know I'm going to ruffle some feathers with this word, but Jesus specifically said he is the way, the truth, and the life. That no one in this world will make their way to the Father except through him. So I want to address, I know a lot of people think that there's multiple ways to God, or that, oh, if I do this or if I follow this religion, I'll still make it to heaven. No, Jesus makes it very clear. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And in Galatians chapter 1, verses 8 through 9, it says, but even if we or an angel from heaven should preach a gospel other than the one we preach to you, let them be under God's curse. As we have already said, so now I say again, if anybody is preaching to you a gospel other than what you accepted, let them be under God's curse. There is no multiple paths to heaven. There is no, oh, I can follow Islam, oh, I can follow Buddhism, oh, I can follow Joseph Smith, oh, I can be an atheist, or oh, I didn't know. No, there is none of that. Jesus says himself, I am the way, the truth, and the life. If I get pulled over and I tell the officer, or I wasn't aware of the law, does that exclude me from the punishments of the law? No, my lack of knowledge led to my own demise. And then John also reaffirms this in Revelation chapter 22, verses 18 through 19, where he says, I warn everyone who hears the words of the prophecy of this scroll. If anyone adds anything to them, God will add to that person the plagues described in this scroll. And if anyone takes words away from this scroll of prophecy, God will take away from that person any share in the tree of life and in the holy city, which is described in this scroll. He who testifies to these things says, yes, I am coming soon. Pay attention to the signs. I don't need to talk down on other religions to tell you why Christianity is the way. I just need to plant the seed and the Holy Spirit will harvest that seed. I don't have to do anything more. I'd rather you hate me for telling you the truth than you love me for comforting you in a lie. So please take heed to the word, take heed to the messages, take heed to the times that we're in. There are no multiple paths to God. Jesus came, Jesus died, Jesus rose again and said that if you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that he is alive and that he is God, you will be saved. So please, I'm begging you, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to his call. There will be a day you wake up and you will stand before your Creator. And the words I didn't know or I thought, that won't matter anymore, because you've been warned time after time after time after time. If this ruffles some feathers, I'm not sorry.